And welcome back to more Title 3. Still in the economic and financial mode. And still for sure. There's a lot of excess money. Which would be great sign to invest that money somewhere. The question of course being in what do we want to invest money in? Or construction. Actually, I should probably have a look at like how far we are from. Yes, it is actually a very good idea to invest the excess money into universities. For a simple reason that it is the one aspect where I'm lacking. Like, I'm not lacking anything else really. Like, I'm getting my extra construction soonish. Like, for one, there's like the private construction, of course, which is like building more constructions like this and making its money, which is increasing construction. While on the other hand, I like, have a big enough army, which I would actually want to expand in the near future. But the biggest thing I have to do is increase my tech. I'm already at the innovation cap, which would be good reason to like try to get rid of like serfdom and go like to at least 10 informers. Also probably a good idea to maybe build a few more bureaucracy buildings. So that's clear also a problem I have a lot of lacking. But other plan, I did make the percussion cap. No, I don't have percussion cap research, which might actually be the next one then. So otherwise I can't like get skirmish inventory. Fortitude board is also the next one I really want to go for. But yeah, like once we have C-frame buildings, everything should be going so much faster. That is the big thing I'm pretty sure of. Common war reps are less than they're paying me from. Like then less money pays me. To be fair, war reps are less money. Are you biting it all in the same place? Yeah. Where's that? That is in Greece. Greece is going to have like a massive increase in GDP. Like you can see, like it'll amount of like hire and build, and like the amount of manufacture stock it's going to sell is going to go up, which is definitely going to increase the Greek GDP. So I'm pretty sure like a lot of the GDP is already coming just from there. So I'm pretty sure like if you look at like the GDP from like your place, yeah, 40% of it's coming from manufacture stock. 800k, like nearly a million GDP in that single province, and most of it comes like from manufacture stock. Nearly 50% of it actually. Well, it's like only 40%, but still. You understand the point I'm trying to make. Well, like economists, I can't tell you what's good, what's bad, whatever. That is that, and this is this. One more important thing is we need, yeah, as I said, like private construction is going up, like will I invest into it or not? And what I'm like want to do right now is mostly get more money. Well, get more universities is what I meant. Let's have a look like the stockpile. What do I have? A lot of that could potentially sell. What I'm like thinking. What is always like something nice to sell. Sadly, that's you know, what is like not the worst idea potentially. Buy new currency. The French franc is like still like utterly in the dumpster. The trade balance is going up like massively. It's increasing like there. Yeah, per month, like 40 million per month. It's like a lot more. Like I am losing 3 million per month. Which is probably something I should be changing. It's like the massive velocity, I'm pretty sure. From the Chinese. Let's stop that one. Let's get rid of that one. I don't need that. I would prefer not having a massive trade balance deficit. It's also a massive reason why I should probably start building my own tea plantations. A lot of them preferably. Just to keep myself a bit self-sufficient there. Don't want to devalue ourselves too much. And still, most of Europe is like owned outsold. We've got a weak currency. Yeah, to be fair, that's the value for it, like in pure gold is not the best. It increases like our exports, which is nice. But, you know, Greek versus standard trade agreement. Yeah, Crete. I was going to like invite them to my power block whenever I got the ability to do so. Yeah, I remember now. I made them like independent, and they're Orthodox and Greek. Yeah, GDP is like skyrocketing just because of that, of like this private construction. It's massively boosting my GDP. Yeah, it's actually now like 60%, nearly 60% of like the GDP of this state, and this like state is like nearly 80% of the Greek GDP. I still don't know like how to deal with that, but yeah. I was like the pound starting to. Yeah, that's the reference currency, so you know, doesn't matter anyway. Oh yeah, like the British. Again, it's like I always have to point out, the British are like on the gold standard. I also intend to change over. Well, we'd see. Like I want to like, get my trade balance up, if anything. Actually, I have to like see finance, main financial information, GDP. Trade balance is good. Global gold production. We like, yeah, see like gold prices. That's why I'm building to get that price done. Got floss department. Should also have. Heck. Now I think about it, we've got fertilizer. Yeah, should probably like, slowly change over. Is that like a good idea? It won't make coal more expensive. Well, the question I have, like, how's my coal production actually looking? It's somewhat above what it should be. Like, it's selling more than it demands. It may be good reason to change over to gold. I think I'd be like changing over to gold standard soonish. I can't be completely honest. I think that's not the worst idea. I think also like upgrading the mines is not the best idea, but I see. Now I completely forgot why I was actually in this menu. I feel like there's so many private construction already like in the country, like in my empire. Like most of it's probably not in mine. Like my territory, it's probably in my subjects. You see like there's a lot like one size or anything like that in like a lot of states. Well, it's actually a lot of my country too, like directly in like the Russian Empire. Surprising amount more than I expected. Huh. Interesting. I must have changed something with the ice since I last played. Yeah, I was building a lot more in my places, stuff like in my subjects. I don't know if I have like still a screenshot or something like that, but I set like it built like 26, maybe it was even 60 like levels in like my subject. There's probably a lot of money that's being wasted with like anything, if I'm being completely honest. I still haven't changed over the what's that? Company headquarters. I was asking myself what it was. Weird. I thought it was something I don't know what. Nope, philosophy department. Should give more tech. I wish it could give more tech spread. Yeah, 6 rounds per innovation. Why are you all the way over there? Come on. Just stick. Come on. Okay, it's whatever. I give up. Hey, for 60 million gold. That's nice. Oh, super port of your debt. Nice. Everybody's buying my currency. Which, you know, I'd be very, yeah. The value of gold, global value of gold went up. Down, I mean. Of like the average value of currencies went down. Interesting enough. It's my own It seems like my currency is very stable. Just like what everybody wants to buy it, I guess. Oh, I could actually export it towards the market. I'll export it to the Americans. They probably won't be the biggest fan of it, though. Or like say something hardboard into the French market, yeah. Exporting wood is probably not worth it, yeah. Maybe I think it's time to like buy some debt again. Do I still have 10? 10 years, yeah. Let's buy enough to get like 500,000 bonds. Now for like less, which 8 million gold, yep. I did ask myself what happens if that debt ever reaches 0. Yeah, my deflation. That's interesting. Military equipment down. Clothes need to be getting cheaper. Let's trade routes into the country for clothes. That's about it. So I like recently made I think I actually calculated how good it was to get like a peasant, like, you know, stop being a peasant and have him become a working person. Turns out it's very, very effective. Adds a lot to the economy. I don't know the exact numbers again. I think it was like, it was comparable to like if you added like 7 wealth levels, like added value. Oh, nudged. Lots of people need to join. Oh, it's like the lower nudged. That's funny. Tech. How far am I? Like, yeah, 10 years. It's going to take a long time. Oh, I guess it should be decreasing with like years with time. As like these things get like researched. That's like a lot of tech 2s. I don't have research, but I want to get C-frame buildings as fast as possible. I don't know if I'm like doing it well, but how's the Greek GP doing? Yeah, like you can like see where I started building all this manufacturing stock. Greek GDP is like literally based on like bonds and manufacturing stock. Yeah, even though the capital manufacturing stock is what brings all the money in. The Greeks finance themselves from selling their companies stock on like stock market. It's like nothing really to get it out. Like intelligentsia, I mean like the industry is incredibly powerful. Could I get like a government? No, they're completely unacceptable. Nope. Can't no possibly call the industrialists. That was like a gentry assembly. Maybe if industrialists like get even more powerful, it might work out. I'll say political movement's okay. The peasant movement. The peasant movement is to pass it to the Ottoman Empire and Egypt are at war again. Once more. Interesting. So what's like their currency actually? They don't have a currency. It's interesting. Don't they have like a central bank? I don't think they have a central bank. That might explain why I don't have a central why they don't have a currency. Oh, makes sense, I guess. God, look like 1 billion Ottoman lira is owned outside of the country. Inside the country, it's like only 200, like a fifth of that. And that's kind of how you don't want to end up. Like, that can end really, really badly. It's like stuff from Montenegro. Montenegro is like a, you know what, I'll invite them. They join. Hey, nice. I kind of like use this well because they're, you know, isolated. I mean, I could get them like kind of like whatever that is in normal speak. Conscription center, who cars. It's like here, yeah. Why is there conscription in there? Your cast is completely out of my control. Whatever. Sometimes the game is weird, especially like when it starts lagging. Who the fuck are you? Really have access like a percussion cap tag. Which is a real problem. Yeah, opium is also like a real big thing. Well, the question is like, is opium even being consumed that much in my country itself? That's what I'm like interested in. So like consumption, is that like yeah, it's consumed a lot actually. Interesting enough. All throughout my country. That's like, yeah, the correct one. It's like, you know, the Chinese. Oh. We export it to the Chinese. I'm just saying. Possible. Trade balance is going down again. It's like, I don't need to export the tools anymore from like the Germans. Cancel that trade route. Same with like dice. The stance right now I actually kind of want my... It's like I think I still haven't completely changed all our steel tools. Or have I? I have. Yeah, and there's more being built. So getting rid of that trade route is maybe not the worst idea right now. Fertilizer. How's the fertilizer plant looking? It's slowly hiring. Slowly though. It's very slowly. Yes. Slowly hiring. Well, that's going to be a bit annoying for right now. We still haven't changed it well enough. It's like, let's change 2 all this time. It's going to create a problem, but the one in Kursk should be enough. I'm pretty sure it's like pretty high numbers. What it produces per like level 1. Yeah, 90. What I was thinking of, but I wasn't sure if that was 90 or the next level. If it was the first level or the next one. That would be shit. Why is Senegal like buying so much of my currency? Like, what the fuck? I guess they're trying to get themselves out of some economic trouble. And this is, you know, like, again, get the trade balance like negative. Not too bad if you have like, you know, an eternal reserve. But it's not that useful. It's like kind of dangerous, you know. Which is scary. Gold price on silver. 1 gold is 25 silver. It is nice to know. Still, I would like to know if there is current balance. Yeah. I don't want a negative. I don't want a negative. I have bad experience with it being negative. The ruble loan in my country is also catching up to the ruble loan in other countries. Which is a good sign. That is very much what I want. I would prefer to have most of my money owned in my own country. It gives me greater control over its supply. You don't want, you know, somebody dumping massive amounts of your own currency into your market, would you? I will like over, you know, inflate the value of your currency. That's bad. So I should probably actually have to look at my currency reserves now that I think about it. I feel like a lot of Chan, or whatever that's called. I have massive amount of French franc. Florin Danish crowns. I don't know why I have so many Danish crowns. Ottoman lira, I like owns massive amount of them. On sterling, drachma, which is like yeah. 6 million yuan. How about we like, you know, give someone back their own, you know, currency? Why not? We're going to excel. Get a bit of silver in exchange. We don't really need yuan. Yuan is not exactly that. Not like, you know, don't talk Chinese. Actually, absolutely don't talk about Chinese. I just don't think their, you know, currency is the most useful, considering how massively weak that is. They have a massive trade balance, though, surprising enough. Central Bank. Ooh, the Central Bank of Hanover is bankrupt, leading to significant loss of confidence in its currency. Hanover is like not doing well. Hope we didn't have any assets in that bank. Well, I hope either. We didn't have a central bank? Yeah, we all have declared bankruptcy here. Extreme currency. Economic instability. Central bank bankruptcy. That's bad. That's really, really bad. Anuba. I hope you'll have a better time next. This is not a good sign. And decrease autonomy of Greece. Then let's do that. Crete has already been part of this. Yeah, good. How's Greece doing? And with Greece annex. Oh my god, they're paying me. Probably not a lot. Yeah, it's only 2k. This is where the Ottomans stop paying me. From Russian market to my... Ooh, they're actually importing grain from my market. Like, I won't say no to that. I'm like very much in favor of that. Like, the Americans are importing my grain. It's good because that means I get US dollars. That is what I love to see. Let's see, yeah, total money supply still going well. Top savings are going up by a lot per month. Then the bank reserve is like 6 million. What's actually helped the most? Well, yeah, it's just the pop savings. Building savings are getting up there. There's like still a lot of things that I don't know how to interact, but you know. It works well enough. Yeah, dye is getting expensive. Same with like fabric. At least like in that state, fabric's getting expensive. Which would be a good reason to like build fabric. I like building them in like Rostov. The problem is like dye will supply like of, if anything, of like Persian money is the big problem. The China is like weak, but it's also like, you know, it's also like tied to the ruble though, so you know, see like nearly like what 1.6, around like 1.6 of the value of the ruble. I can change that, of course. It's like absolutely possible to change that ratio. France buys 1 million, 1.6 million. What of color? I don't know why I suddenly get that. Example, I won't say no. And Crippen odd currency. Nice. I'm in favor, you know. This money value is going down and up and up and down. That's what us trade balance is down. Down. Which beat. Like really nothing I have like can export really. And if I have like a lot of balance, I can export like. This is already being somewhat exported, like not enough. It's like opium. Something like that. Oh, I can actually build the right dye greenhouses. The problem, of course, is because they're from a different mode, they don't actually like integrate into like economic and financial mode, which is why I kind of like would like not to use them too much.